Welcome to Talkpoint, your trusted source for verified, balanced, and fact-based reporting across the United States and around the world. A growing rift appears to be forming within the MAGA movement, the once unified base that powered Donald Trump's rise to political prominence. While the former president remains the dominant figure in Republican politics, some of his most vocal supporters and online influencers are beginning to show signs of discontent. According to verified reporting from outlets including Reuters, The Hill, Politico, and NBC News, a number of MAGA-aligned commentators have recently expressed frustration over Trump's campaign direction, endorsement, and tone heading into the next election cycle. The disagreement is not about loyalty to the movement's core ideals. It's about whether Trump's message has changed too much from the populist energy that defined his earlier campaigns. One major source of friction comes from Trump's continued defense of Operation Warp Speed, his administration COVID-19 vaccine development program. While mainstream Republicans and independents view the initiative as a success, several far-right commentators and online influencers have criticized Trump for standing by it, arguing that he has not distanced himself enough from the pandemic-era politics they opposed. Another driving line comes from Trump's recent endorsement of what some activists call establishment Republicans. When Trump backed figures such as House Speaker Mike Johnson and other party leaders seen as part of Washington's old guard, several MAGA influencers accused him of drifting away from the anti-establishment spirit that originally defined the movement. There's also growing tensions over Trump's overall campaign tone. In recent speeches, the former president has emphasized that like unity, strength, and economic revival. While this strategy appeals to moderate and swing voters, some hardcore MAGA supporters see it as a departure from the confrontational outsider energy that fueled Trump's 2016 victory. Prominent right-wing voices such as Laura Loomer, Jack Posobiec, and Steve Peters have posted critical comments on social media saying that Trump team has become disconnected from grassroots supporters. Others, like Mazzaro Taylor Greene and Charlie Craig, are calling for calm, warning that internal divisions could weaken conservative momentum heading into the 2025 and 2026 political cycles. Trump himself has responded indirectly to the online backlash. On Truth Social, he wrote that some individuals who owe everything to MAGA are now attracting the movement of attention, adding that the base is stronger than ever. This campaign aides have also downplayed the criticism, calling it political noise and insisting that the former president's focus remains on defeating Democrats and strengthening the economy. Data supports that claim. Recent polling from Reuters Ipsos in October 2025 shows Trump still enjoys strong backing among Republican voters, with more than 70% viewing him favorably and nearly two-thirds identifying as part of the MAGA movement. That suggests that the criticism, while loud online, represents a relatively small faction within the broader conservative base. Analysts say what's happening is less a breakup and more of an identity struggle within the MAGA brand. Some want that the movement to return to its rebellious outsider roots, while others see it evolving into a mainstream conservative force with real governing potential. In other words, it's not collapsing, but changing. This is not the first time internal tensions have surfaced. After the 2025 midterms, several Trump-backed candidates underperformed, promoting similar debate about the future of the movement. Yet, despite these disagreements, Trump has consistently maintained control of the Republican narrative and continues to lead comfortably in national and state level polls. Experts caution that while the MAGA breakup headlines may sound dramatic, the reality is more nuanced. Political movements often evolve as leaders adapt to new realities and electoral challenges. For Trump, that means balancing his signature populist style with broader appeal to win another term, and for his followers, it means deciding what kind of movement MAGA will ultimately become. In short, the so-called MAGA breakup reflects tension, not collapse. While a few influencers have turned critical, Trump's base remains largely intact, and his campaign shows no sign of slowing down. This is Talkpoint, where verified facts take priority. Stay informed, stay alert, and subscribe for more updates on US politics and democracy and global affairs.